Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Buchi, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so by hitting on the subscribe button down there, and by all means please don't forget to like, comment and share. Okay, thank you. I want to talk to us about something that I feel you should know about, something that is commonplace in our society, that everybody, no matter who you are, you have to deal with at some point in your life, and that is grief. That is, how do you deal with grief? And you should know that that grief is something you cannot do without in life. Like, there's a point in your life where you have to deal with loss, like loss of a friend, loss of a loved one, loss of a relationship, loss of a job, loss of something that is of value to you. And when you lose things like that, ultimately you would grieve. Ultimately it would weigh on you. You must feel some sort of pain, except you are a robot or you are Aquaman. I think even Aquaman feels pain. So yes, but just in case, except you're a robot or something like that. But if you are not, then of course you're going to deal with grief. I'm going to share with you how I coped with my own grief, how I came out of it, and how I became better for it. So hopefully by the time I'm done sharing, it helps you. You're able to convince you and not confuse you. Yeah, I'm able to make a few points and make a lot of sense, and then you can pick out of it and deal with your own grief if you are dealing with something like that. Recently, about a year ago, I lost someone really, really dear to me. He was like a father. In fact, he was not like a father. He was a father. Like, I used to tell people that I have two fathers, my dad and my other dad. And then he just, one morning, he just up and left. And I remember being in a lot of pain. I remember crying so much pain. I remember crying so much because I couldn't understand. I couldn't make sense of it. Like, why him? Like, of all people, why did he have to be him? And then I remember being in so much pain. I cried so much that period. Like, I cried. I've never cried that much in my life. Okay, I think I've cried that much in my life, but I really, really cried because I was really, really hurt. Like, I didn't see it coming, and I already had plans in my life. Like, oh, these are the things I'm going to do with my, like, when this is happening, Uncle Mike will be here, will be the life of the party, we'll turn up, we'll be ball. Well, alas, it didn't go the way I planned. So that's it. So how did I cope? How did I deal with it? First things first, I did not hide my feelings. I cried. I promise you, I cried. I cried so much. I cried so much. I cried for days. I cried for weeks. I still cry now. Like, I still think about it sometimes, and I lose a tear or two. I shed a tear or two. But I did not hide my feelings. So yes, don't hide your feelings when you suffer grief. If you have to cry, cry. Sometimes most people don't cry, they start laughing. If you have to laugh, laugh. Don't say, if I laugh, they will say I'm a witch. Grieve how you want to grieve. Nobody has the right to tell you how to grieve, because people grieve differently. So grieve how you want to grieve. It is your grief. Own it by all means. If they don't let people. Most people tend to say big girls don't cry, or grown men don't cry, or African men don't cry. No, if you have to cry, please by all means cry. Don't let anybody tell you that you are a big boy, so you shouldn't cry. Please cry your cry. It's in their cry. Who has the cry? It's my cry. So cry. Allow me to cry my cry. Understand? Let me cry my cry. Okay? So please cry if you have to. Do whatever you have to do. But when you are done crying, please by all means stand up, clean yourself up, and move on. That's why it's called grief. But it's not supposed to be prolonged. It's not supposed to last. It's life. It happens. So just move on when you're done with that. Okay? So the next thing I did, another thing I did was that I found someone I could trust, and I spoke with the person about how I was feeling. So for you, that could be a therapist. So find it. If you have to speak with a therapist, by all means, please do. If you don't want to speak with a therapist, if you want to speak with a family member or a friend, someone that you trust, that will not belittle your pain and make you feel like you're overreacting, or you don't have a right to feel the way you feel. Someone that will actually listen, that has sense. Yes, somebody that has sense. So find someone that you trust and that has sense, and then speak to the person about how you're feeling. And I find that talking has a way of making you feel better. I don't know if it's a woman thing, because there's this book I read where they say men are from Mars and women are from Venus, and then the men don't share their pain and then the women share their pain. So maybe I'm speaking from a woman's perspective, but I know that when I talk, I feel better. When I talk about how I feel better. So please talk about how you feel. Find some, and men, my brothers, talk. Please don't hold it in. Talk. Say what you have to say. Share your feelings, okay? Share it like Coke. And then when you're done sharing it, please, by all means, move on. Importantly, everything I'm saying, important, move on when you're done. Move. Now, another thing you can do is that you can listen to worship songs. It doesn't have to be worship, but songs that inspire you, songs that you feel make you feel like my favorite worship song. There was a time I was grieving a lot, and my favorite worship song was New Wine by Hillsong. And I remember listening to that song and crying my heart out. But by the time I was done crying, I was feeling better. But yes, it helped. So like, basically find a song that speaks to you and just cry as much as you want to, and just listen to it over and over and over and over and over again. And also, if find a sport that you can do, something that's a sport that keeps you busy. So if it's swimming, if your favorite sport is swimming, you could go swimming, you could go out for a run, you could just take a stroll, like just take a walk. Like when I'm in pain, I take a walk, I just walk, and I'll walk from here to Lagos, and I'm walking, going. But yes, take a walk. So take a walk, and very, very important, pray. Tell God how you feel. He's our Father. He's our Father, and we have been given the spirit of sonship. We have the boldness to come into His kingdom, to come before His throne of grace and say, Father, this is how I feel. So yes, by all means, talk to your Father. Go to Him in prayers. Pray. I remember one time in my life when I was in a lot of pain, and I prayed, and I was like, Father, can you please just hug me? I just need a hug. All I want right now is a hug. And I remember feeling a very warm feeling of like I was being wrapped in a hug. Like that feeling was surreal. And I just asked Him to give me a hug, and I felt it. I'm like, Jesus, give me a hug. But yes, it felt really good. So by all means, speak to your Father. Let Him know how you feel. Let Him know how you feel, and He will always come through for you. If it's that one, lock up. I trust God. He will always come. He will come true. He will come true. He has already said this in His words. He said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. So most of the even the ones that are leaving Him, because He has already said, I will not leave you, I will not forsake you. Basically, what that is saying, that we die here, me and you. But most of us, we like to know why the ones that are leaving. But if you come back, He will always be there. He said He will not leave you nor forsake you. So He's there waiting for you. So please, by all means, tell Him how you feel and let Him take control of your emotions. And that's it. So let me hear your comment. I want to hear your views. What do you think? Have you ever had to deal with grief? How did you deal with it? How did you come out of it? What did you do to make it to help? Please tell us so that we can practice your own. In case my own does not work, share everything. See, I want to hear your comments. I want to hear your views. If you disagree with me on one or two things, that's perfect. By all means, we're human beings. Please disagree in the comment section and let's trash it out. Okay. If you haven't gotten over the pain and you need someone to talk to, trust me, come to the set. I'm on Instagram at TruthWithGucci, so you can just slide into my DM and we can talk about it, and I can pray with you and hold your hands while you go through it, okay? So I'm going to go now. Before I go, I'm going to say thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And if you haven't subscribed, please, please. It's my birthday in a few weeks, so please subscribe for Daughter of Zion. Please subscribe by hitting the subscribe button down there, and then like the post, comment, share, and go and drag your neighbors and your friends to come and like and comment and share and subscribe too. Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna go now, and then until next time when I bring you more of my feelings and share myself with you. Share with you. I'm going to go now and say, baby girl, ease out. Ciao.